Hey guys, it's Enyoz from the guild Mooresville Gloria on the server Gates of Madness, and I'm back to bring you another daily grind. Except today I do have a topic to talk about, and also, I'm not really going to be doing a heart quest or an event, or I might try if I run into one at some point. I'm going to do one or try to do one because I actually started recording earlier than I meant to, but I'm gonna kind of run towards the place where I think there is. I want to kind of take in the scenery and you know just enjoy stuff like that. But oh, all right. Here's a quick. Oh, we're not gonna make it in time. There's only 6%. But there's something I want to talk about today. I was at work and my one of my managers is a pastor. And he's a really nice guy. He's really funny, and he actually plays games like, Star Wars: The Old Republic, uh, World of Warcraft. So, it surprised me, but he's a really nice guy, and I talked to him, and he's just really fun to be around. Great manager. Well, he and his wife had been having problems with their transportations. Um, his wife's car something kept happening to it. He kept having troubles with his truck. He couldn't. He kept putting more. It seemed like he kept putting more money into fixing it than what it was actually when he was buying it. But it was a nice truck, so you want to take care of your vehicles no matter how old or new it is. Well, they were having troubles and they were trying to make it last and all that stuff. And someone that they knew got wind of this. Well, my manager was talking to me, and he showed me a picture of this very nice Jaguar. I mean, all black. It was clean. It was a beautiful car. And he said, "That's ours," as in referring to his wife's and his. Not that's mine, not that's hers, that's ours. And which stuff like that really spoke a lot. That he, even in that, he was still calling it theirs, not just his. Which he's a really nice guy. And I said, "Whoa, that's a really nice car." I mean, you see a Jaguar, you're not gonna be like, "Oh, it's just a Jaguar." You're gonna be like, "Whoa, that's a Jaguar." And I kept talking to him about it. I'm like, "I'm not going to ask you how much it costs because, that's kind of personal. But I bet it costs a lot of money." And then he looks at me and says, "It was given to me." And at that moment, I was like, "You're joking, right?" He says, "No, I'm serious. It was given to me." And that's the story I was talking about him having car troubles. That was the story that I won't go into detail now because you already know. But he told me that how they were having car troubles and they were having just troubles. I guess I wouldn't really say financially, because I'm not saying that they don't have money or anything, and not calling them poor, not calling them rich. I'm just saying that they were having some troubles, and they just needed something that would be reliable and something good. Well, they knew that he was a pastor, and they went to Florida and bought him and his wife a Jaguar. And I'm telling you, this is a beautiful, beautiful Jaguar. And it just really, something like that just kind of, I don't know how to say, spoke to me or just stuck out to me. But it really just speaks to the human character that if someone who goes out of their way to help somebody like that. And that's just something that's amazing to me. And this may be no way to describe it, but we have 13 subscribers. That may not be a lot to some people who have hundreds of thousands, millions, the few millions. 13 may be nothing. To me, That means a lot. That means 13 people out of the millions that are in this world have taken the time to, and it may not even be a full view. It may just be looking at it for the first minute, first few seconds even, but they took the time to watch it, and that means a lot to me. And with today, when he was telling me, my manager was talking about the Jaguar, that meant that I know it meant a lot to him because I mean he wasn't showing off as bragging. He wasn't he wasn't bragging about it. He wasn't showing it off. He was very humble, and like I say, he's a really great guy. And honestly, he would go out of his way to help anybody. And it really spoke, I guess, to me that somebody who wasn't even related to him, just somebody who knew he was a pastor and someone knew how nice of a guy he was and what they were going through, and went out and got them a Jaguar. Now, I don't know about some people, but like I said, that speaks to me. And I'm glad that somebody did that for him because he deserves it. And so, really, that that kind of generosity is you don't find that often. And with that story, I'm kind of, I guess I want to relate it to the channel, but I don't want to take away from the story because that is a truly moving story about somebody who is not even related and probably doesn't even, I don't even think knew him that well, but went out and did something like that for somebody. They didn't expect anything in return. They didn't expect a payment. They did it out of the goodness of themselves. And I'm glad that also that there are people like that. And I'm glad that also, going back to the YouTube, that there are people, 13 people took the time to subscribe to us because, maybe they think we're worth watching. Maybe we think we're worth doing. And, well, doing didn't come out right, but you know what I mean. That maybe we're worth watching and maybe we can do something. And honestly, I'm very humble for the views that we have. I'm very humble for the subscribers, and I hope that we can gain more. And somehow, if we do well in this, if I could just give back to the subscribers, if y'all want, like I said, we're always open to playing with y'all. If y'all come to Gates of Madness, or if you're on Gates of Madness already, just shoot Enyoz or Silentium a message. Say, hey guys, what's going on? We'll talk to you. We're not gonna turn you down. Um, we're not going to say no. You can't. We're too busy. Or if you ask to join the guild, I the whole level 20 thing. That's a preference. Even if you are just starting out, me and Silentium don't really bother. We're trying to expand, but we say it's a preference. But if you're like just starting out, like level 1, level 5, we love to people who love to talk to us and talk to everybody and social people. But I guess that was a kind of a rant, but I guess something to the main point of it was that it's really touching to see what people out there can really do for other people. And I guess it's relatable to everything, and I'm just glad that 13 people have subscribed to us, and I hope we get more. And shout-outs out to the guildmates who've watched this, shouts out to the people that I don't even know who watch this, and shouts out to the subscribers who have watched it. And I just want you to know, guys, that it really means a lot, and I hope to talk to y'all in the future. And with that, I'm going to cut the video, and guys, just have a great night, have a great day, whatever time zone you're in, and look forward to hoping I have more subscribers, and looking forward to talking to you, and maybe even somehow doing like a dual com with somebody, bringing them in, and just talking to them. So, guys, thank you a lot, and hope to keep it going. Yo, guys, have a great day. Enyoz is out.